What is going on, guys? It is Liam Rupp here, and do you remember a time when streaming felt like the future? One app, one monthly price, no ads, everything you wanted, anywhere, anytime? Well, it was like magic until 2025 corporate greediness made it so it wasn't. Now we got 7 different subscriptions, rising prices, disappearing content, and somehow, some way, ads even when you pay for the dang streaming service. And I'm directly looking at you, Hulu and Paramount Plus. They still play ads. They suck. Streaming services were supposed to make watching easier, but somewhere along the way, they just became as frustrating, bloated, and greedy as the cable companies they once replaced. So let's break it down. Here's why streaming services suck nowadays. But before we get into that, this video is sponsored by a streaming service, Paramount Plus. This video is sponsored by Paramount Plus. I'm contradicting everything I've said in this video. Paramount Plus is the GOAT because it has football on there three months of the year. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's start with something no one really thinks about. When you stream a show, you don't actually own it, not even the originals. So basically, for example, on Paramount Plus, you have Yellowstone, 1883, or 1923, or any CBS exclusive on Paramount Plus. You just don't own it at all. Streaming platforms can and do remove their own content all the time. Entire shows, movies, documentaries, even things that they've spent millions on dollars to produce. So for example, the 2022 movie Batgirl was made on a budget of $90 million, and then Warner Brothers decided to trash the film because they thought it wasn't good enough. So that was a waste of $90 million. Sometimes they do it to cut costs, they sometimes do it as tax write-offs, but either way, they don't tell you, they just straight up vanish. Like that girl in my DMs last week, man, I wonder where she went. I did the curls for girls thing, where did she go? Like, I've been doing bicep curls for the past year, and where did she go? Anyways, I'm getting off topic. The promise of streaming was access, but the whole entire time we were just realizing it was temporary access all along. Even if a show doesn't disappear, good luck trying to find it. What used to be on 1 or 2 apps is now a mess of logos and logins. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Max, Apple TV, Peacock, Paramount Plus, and so on. Every studio wanted their own slice of the streaming pie, but instead of convenience, they ended up with fragmentation. You want to watch one franchise? You need 2 subscriptions to different streaming services. You want to watch one movie? It's on a different platform this week. Like, for example, I'm so happy that Happy Gilmore was brought onto Peacock because I was wondering where that movie went, and I had to rent it on YouTube for like $4. Good $4 I spent, but I kind of want to watch Happy Gilmore on a streaming service. Hey, this is contradicting the whole entire video, but you know, I love Happy Gilmore. It's like one of my favorite movies. Anyways, it's not cheaper, it's not easier. It's just cable with a worse interface and more login screens, which I don't like login screens at all. And of course, with every streaming services, they come with their own fees, and those fees just keep climbing up from time to time every single day and every single month. Netflix used to be $8 and now it's nearly $20. Disney raised their prices 3 times in a row in 2 years. I wouldn't say in a row, but they did raise their prices 3 times in 2 years. And Hulu still shows ads unless you want to pay $9 extra, and they just raised that price too as well. So, for example, on Hulu, it's $9.99 a month for the ad version, the regular version, which it's highway robbery, and I have to pay $18.99 a month for there just to be no ads at all, maybe even a few. It don't even cost 2 arms and a leg at this point. I might have to turn into Lieutenant Dan in order to actually watch Hulu without ads. It's getting ridiculous out here. And what do you get for paying more? Not better content, not more features, just the same stuff at a higher cost, like this economy. We're paying more for less reliability, less value, and less control. Oh yeah, streaming services like Hulu and Paramount Plus also still play ads as well, and that's a major issue for the streaming services. You're paying to watch ads, which is basically paying for pirating. A lot of services have tiered plans, however, with basic ads, standard with fewer ads, and premium without most ads. Like, at that point, just make the premium ads with no ads at all. like Netflix perfected it. There was like no ads at all, and then 2019 corporate greed came around, and you know, Disney Plus ruined everything for everyone. Unless you're shelling out top dollar, you're watching insurance commercials the whole time in the middle of a crime drama, or like in the middle of Georgie and Mandy, or 1883 or 1923. I don't know. Streaming promised to kill ads. Now they're just selling out by playing ads one streaming service at a time. When something good makes it to the platform like Paramount Plus, it just doesn't stay there for that long, and it's barely safe, because if a show doesn't blow up within its first weekend, like the Minecraft movie with the chicken jockey and them throwing popcorn and stuff, more than likely the show's just gonna get canceled off the bat. There's no room for slow burn hits, no word of mouth, and no second seasons. Like, for example, Big Mouth, which is a really bad show, still has like 10 seasons, but yet something like, I don't know, I'll pop up an example on the screen, but that show probably most likely got canceled after 1 or 2 seasons. We're living in an algorithm-driven world where art doesn't get the time to grow, it's fed into a machine, judged in a week, and if you don't like it or it doesn't trend, it's just straight up gone. Just like that girl in my DMs. I don't know why I keep bringing her up. It might be a sensitive topic, but I don't know. We might have to watch a mystery drama to find out where she went. The algorithm is the boss now. It decides what gets made, what you see, and what gets hidden. This is why multiple streaming libraries are packed with cheap dating shows, cookie cutter reality series, and low effort filler. It's not about quality anymore. It's about clickability. The more content they make, it's easier for it to buy into something good, and it's harder for anything truly original to break through into the mainstream. So after yapping for like 5 to 7 minutes about streaming services, or however long this video is so far, what's the solution to the problem? Well, for starters, own what you love. Own physical media such as buying a Blu-ray, downloading a movie, or buying a vinyl record or a vinyl player, which I really want to buy a vinyl player, but I'm a broke college student and I really can't afford that right now, so I'm making this video for a project. Let's get it. Because if it's only streaming, it's only temporary. And maybe we should stop trying to keep up with everything. The binge watch mindset is exhausting and most of these platforms aren't helping. So for example, my sister has binged so many shows at this point. She's binge watched Dawson's Creek, she's binge watched Grey's Anatomy, Friends. You can name it, she's most likely binge watched it, and she's a part of the problem, I think. Instead of relying on the algorithm, start curating your own watch list. Support the stuff that is made with care, take your time with it, and watch intentionally. Streaming used to feel like freedom. Now it feels like we're stuck in an overpriced mess of our own making. But if we treat media like it actually matters and not just content to scroll past, we might be able to get back something in return and get something better. Well, anyways, this was the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed my overblown opinion. And thank you to Paramount Plus for playing through the background of this video, the homepage at least. You probably got to see so many shows like The Return. Get to something, please. I don't want to make this outro awkward. Oh, Earthly Adventures. You can watch Earthly Adventures on Paramount Plus, $7.99 a month, baby. Anyways, this is a whole sponsorship for Paramount Plus. No, it wasn't, but anyways, I will see you later. Ooh, Mobland.